Hey man, what's good? Yeah, nothing much. You hear the news though? No, what happened? Apparently we're getting a new student today. Okay, that happens like what? Every other class, so I can't be that surprised. Besides, a new student will come in here for like what? One day, then they'll realize how horrible it is, and then they'll immediately transfer, so. Yeah, well, apparently their family's also super rich, so they can get like whatever they want. Then why are they sending their kid to public school? Okay, class, take your seats. Now, before we begin, as I'm sure you've all have heard, because nobody at this school can keep a secret for the life of them, we're receiving a new student today. Now, I want you guys to be on your best behavior and treat her with the same respect as you would treat each other, which in this classroom is not a lot, but hey, let's pretend, shall we? Yeah, but why do you need to tell us that? Haha, because if you don't, she's gonna sue me for everything that I own. Oh, please, it's not like her parents control the courts here, right? You really want to test that theory? Anyway, fresh out of Beverly Hills, please welcome Jalissa!
Hello everyone, my name is Jalissa and I recently just transferred here from Beverly Hills. We only moved here so that way my parents could afford to book their third trip to Aruba this year.
Nobody cares! That's really nice, Jalissa. Let's see, why don't you sit next to...
Actually, I'll decide where I want to sit. I don't want to run the risk of sitting next to one of these peasants.
Oh, well, typically in my classroom there's a seating chart, and I have you listed down here as...
My lawyers will liquidate you and your assets for every penny they're worth.
Please, pick your seat.
Thank you. Let's see here. Too nerdy, too smelly, too violent, too stupid. You seem pretty normal. I'll sit right here, next to you.
Why is she sitting next to me? Who is writing these videos?
Hello, I'm Jalissa.
Hi, Jalissa. Look, I'm trying to pay attention, so if we could just do this after, then maybe
And, what thrift store did you shop at?
What did you just say to me?
Oh, I'm just looking at your clothes, and clearly they're not designer. And honestly, if I were a guy, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing those rags.
This outfit is literally from H&M.
I'm sorry to hear that. Come here. Be honest with me. Is your family poor? Get over
No, Simon, stop. Let's do it. Enough.
I can't.
Okay, now that we got that situated, let's begin the class with a pop quiz. Jalissa, just try your best, but I'm sure you'll be on equal footing with everyone else here anyway. Okay, pencils out and get started. I'll be collecting them in about 20 minutes. Okay, and pencils down. Make sure you have your quizzes in your hand, and I'll be collecting them one by one. Thank you. Okay, everybody open your textbooks to page 148. Jalissa, if I could just see you over here for about 2 minutes.
Of course, teacher.
Yeah, of course. Look, I'm looking through these answers right now, and even though that this exam is not technically graded, I can just tell from these answers that you're not going to get the score that you might want to achieve.
Oh. Elaborate.
Okay, well, when I asked you what the capitals of Nebraska, Wyoming, and North Dakota was, you said, respectively, Nebraska City, Wyoming City, and North Dakota City.
Well, if the capital of New York is New York City, then it should be the same everywhere else, right?
That's not the capital of New York either. Look, Jalissa, I know that this was a pop quiz and everything, and you couldn't really prepare for this, but if you want to succeed in this class, you're going to have to work a little harder than this.
Excuse me? Did you just say the W word?
Wumbo?
Work! How dare you try to label a high-class citizen like myself as a proletariat!
Excuse me, I wasn't trying to...
You know what? I've had enough of this. I'm supposed to be home in my multi-million-dollar mansion with my parents booking our third trip to Aruba, but instead, I'm wasting my time with a peon like you. Goodbye!
Dude, she sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, this is already manifesting into a bigger problem than it should. I'm gonna have to make a quick phone call to the parents. So if you were to travel west from Iowa to... Since when did that Lambo get here? Come in.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Teacher. We're Jalissa's parents. We wanted to come by as soon as we got your phone call.
Well, I appreciate it. I was just surprised you came now. This is typically an after-school thing.
Yes, well, let's keep this short and sweet. We have to finish booking that third trip to Aruba.
Yes, the third trip to Aruba. Jalissa was telling us about it nonstop. Anyway, I wanted to call you guys in here to talk about her test scores because, yeah, they're not up to par.
Oh.
Sorry.
And pray tell, how are Jalissa's scores not up to par on this so-called test of yours?
They're wrong. I mean, and not wrong in the sense like, oh, like, you know, I can see how you would think this, but it's actually this. Like, no, like, they're wrong. Like, wrong. Like, caps lock wrong. Like, she said the capital of Nebraska was Nebraska City. That's wrong.
Okay. And that's a problem. Why?
It's incorrect.
Oh, okay. Then can you tell me what the capital of Nebraska is, Mr. Smarty Pants?
Lincoln.
Now, who would you rather believe, honey? A low-class citizen who's gonna have to work for minimum wage for the rest of his life until he drops dead, or a young, wealthy, affluent girl who will never have to lift her finger? Well, unless it's, of course, to summon her butlers.
I'm sorry, are you trying to equate money with intelligence?
Listen, Mr. Teacher, our family is very rich, so if our daughter says that the capital of Nevada... Nebraska is Nebraska City, then clearly she is correct.
But she isn't right! I checked the answer key and the textbooks!
Well, maybe you should check again.
Are you bribing me?
No, of course not. I'm giving you an ultimatum. Either you change my daughter's grade and the money is yours, or you refuse, and I'll be sure to hit the school with the biggest lawsuit that they've ever seen. You'll be out of a job, and you'll never find employment again. I suggest you really think about this, Mr. Teacher.
I can't take it. I can't take it.
What just happened?
I don't know. Get the principal.
Why?
Because I'm about to have a panic attack. Come on, man.
For the last time, I don't care about your vacation to Aruba. And you can't bribe a teacher to...
Principal, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but this is kind of an emergency. Jalissa's parents are...
Yeah, I already know. I'm on the phone with them right now.
Well, they were just here. Maybe we can still catch them before they leave.
Good idea. Ma'am, sir, before you get in your car and drive off, can you please come back to my office and we can discuss this?
Well, you're on my school, and this is my turn! So if I tell you to come to my office, that's exactly what you're gonna do. Now get your butts over here!
Wow. Since when did you get so aggressive?
I'm standing on business in 2025. I already get a lot of BS from students. I'm not gonna get some from the parents as well. My dear, I've become quite annoyed with this school and this faculty.
Yes, my betrothed. Hopefully the principal will be a little more, civilized. Greetings, Mr. Principal. To whom do we have the honor to...
Oh, goodness gracious! Oh my goodness! I'm not in the mood right now, so I'm only gonna say this once. You cannot solve all your problems by hitting them with lawsuits. Our teachers here are top-notch educators when the students aren't misbehaved. So you can't come to us if your kid is being too much of a spoiled brat to actually make an effort to get the curriculum in their brain, especially considering when everybody else can do it just fine. Is my principal Will Smith? What the...
You just committed assault on a wealthy individual. Now I have an actual reason to sue.
Oh my goodness, again, this school is absolutely bananas! Principal, chill, you can't just slap all your problems! I'm hoping if I slap him enough, his memory of this entire day will disappear just like that. Trust me, I've done this on a parent before. It works. Principal, please, stop! You want me to stop? Drop the lawsuit!
On you? Or on the school?
You want this to get messy in here, don't you? Oh my goodness, what are you doing?
Clutching a 2v1, this that light work, you heard?
Wait a minute, is this about the exam? Yes! And if you don't do anything about it, the principal's gonna keep throwing hands like he's Manny Pacquiao! Oh my goodness, Dad, Mom, drop the lawsuit! But how would that make us look amongst all of our rich friends? But we're the only rich people in town! It doesn't make sense to keep it up! Yeah, drop the lawsuit!
Okay, we'll drop the lawsuit, just please, no more slapping!
There we go. Now let me make this clear. To you, and to you. If any three of y'all ever try to pull the chicanery in my school again, the reaction I'm about to have is gonna be nuclear, okay? Yes! Good! Welcome to public school! No!